Hey all, Tom Novak with Novak Weather, and bring me the news with your weather update that is sponsored by Grand Casino of Hinckley and Mille Lacs, where they offer good, clean, sanitized fun. Grand Casino. Thank you for sponsoring this interesting and warm weather update, and it certainly is interesting, so let's get right to it. Well, just an incredible day here across the upper Midwest. Take a look at the visible satellite loop. Nothing but clear skies, clear sunny skies across basically the whole country as you go from the Great Lakes on west to the Pacific Northwest and west coast of the United States. And yes, it's also dry over much of the country, including the upper Midwest. And it's that dry atmosphere that heats up quickly, hence the reason why we had temperatures a lot warmer than we even had expected for today. And I think we're going to have a carbon copy, a repeat of that as we get into tomorrow with temperatures close to, if not exceeding, record highs here in Minnesota. In fact, over much of the upper Midwest. In fact, take a look at the temperatures today. This is from the Rapid Refresh guidance. And look, it had temperatures in the mid 70s here in southern Minnesota. In fact, some areas hit 80 degrees. Just an incredible day today. And like I had said, I think we're going to have a carbon copy to that tomorrow. Look at temperatures tonight. They're going to drop off quickly. Again, our dry atmosphere not only heats up quickly, but it also cools off quickly. But then look at how the temperatures soar again tomorrow, so that the Twin Cities metro by mid-afternoon should be in the mid-70s again, with even some areas touching 80 degrees in southern Minnesota, and then 60s, upper 60s and low 70s in northern Minnesota. So these temperatures are a good 15 to 25 plus degrees above average, and yeah, they are near record high levels. And the reason why we got this warm weather is all in the jet stream. This is the river of air at 30 to 35,000 feet, and look at how far north the jet stream is of Minnesota. It has surged well north into Canada. And just for geographic references, look at here's Minnesota, and again, look how far north the jet stream is of us, and it stays that way as we go through the week. In fact, as we get into Friday and Saturday of later this week and weekend, not only does our jet stream stay north in Canada, but it also increases in intensity with winds of 140 and 160 knots north of Minnesota. That means that warm surge is going to only intensify as we get into later this week and weekend. Now, what may stop us from reaching well into the 70s to low 80s is cloud cover. So we'll have to see how that develops as we go through time later this week and weekend. But yes, sunshine and dry conditions heats up our atmosphere quickly. And if we can get sunshine later this week and weekend, we should again eclipse record high temperatures. And then the big change. The big change occurs as we get into Tuesday of next week. It starts on Monday and then really hits hard on Tuesday as a powerful trough and upper level storm system digs into the central United States. This means two things. It's going to get a lot colder, and we're going to get a return of moisture into the upper Midwest, and that would likely be in the form of either some ice or snow over portions of the upper Midwest. But like I said, until then, we have to deal with warm air. And the jet stream well north of us is going to let Chinook winds come off the Rocky Mountains and head east into the Plain States. In fact, you see that here. This is the diagram of how Chinook winds work in our atmosphere. As westerly winds move east across the Rockies, they start to descend and they warm up as they hit the surface of the earth from atop the Rocky Mountains. And yes, that means that air warms, and as it moves east into the Dakotas and Minnesota, that can give us record high temperatures this time of the year. And that's why I'm thinking we're going to be warm for the rest of this week. In fact, looking at the extended forecast, look at this. I bumped up temperatures into the 70s for tomorrow. That will be close to, if not near or in excess of a record high temperature. We dip down a little bit on Thursday into the 60s, but then we go back up into the upper 60s and low 70s as we get into Friday and Saturday of later this week and weekend. And then I think some thunderstorms on Sunday, and then temperatures plummet as we go into the day on Monday as a cold front moves through Minnesota. And you don't want to see Tuesday's forecast. We'll give you Tuesday's forecast as we go into later this week, but Tuesday could be kind of a rough day over the upper Midwest. And yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of wind later this week and weekend. So be prepared for that and hang on to your hat. All right, enjoy the warm weather because you know it's about to change. as we get into next week. Take care, everyone.